yeah, I had to start this thing over. Like I said, my blocking game's strong. Because every time when I be getting my story and everything across and stuff like that, I had something on my phone, just out the blue. It say take a break. You liking pics too fast, take a break. That was the first time that shit ever happened. I had to go inside my friend thing. Like in my the friends and stuff like that. See, people understand why I don't have friends like that. I really gotta trust you. And if and I just Spirit just show me which one to hit to get rid of it. And soon I did that, y'all tell me why my phone started working. You heard me? But like I was saying, people keep hollering, this is Satan world and blah with the woo. But it's beings like us, my nigga. If we wouldn't be here, them wicked people would be scared looking for us, my nigga. Right now, the places that I had left, I know they miss me. Cause when I leave and I be ended up in another state, they be the ones calling me. And I'm gonna tell you the exact words what I tell them. You cursed. Cause I already know why they calling me. I'm not calling shit off, bro. Cause when God say stop, my nigga. They know, people know this shit like this happening to us. They know now because they can't hide that no more. They been knowing it. It was just that coward thing, and I ain't gonna say coward. God forgive me for saying that. The ones that was doing it is the cowards, but the ones back in the gap like Nina Simone and that Billy lady and believe it or not, people gotta understand, like that's why they was being attacked. See, they was targeted. They're like Christ. Christ was targeted. Hey, everybody holler they chosen, they want to be this, but no, they not. No, they not. They just watching our story, my nigga. And then they'll go somewhere and park. I'm just showing y'all I've been on it. They'll go somewhere apart, or I have somebody right there pretend like they being targeted, and the whole time they not. Them are the ones. They can see right now. Can't nobody hide this shit no more because, like I said, God hit us for a reason, bro. See, in order to cop this power, you gotta literally die. And New Orleans, no, I ain't lying, because I remember the doctor asked me. He said, "How long you been like this?" I said, "Shit, years," and I was not lying. But I didn't know my body was like damn near deteriorating. But I had to hurry up and go because my body was hot and cold. And see, that time I just knew I was gone. You feel me? Because they're from the years of what was happening to me. From a child on up. And my body just kept healing because I'm an alchemist. I'm a healer. And when I left New York, mind you, I was on a whole nother mission. I asked God to hold everything up till I completed these missions. He did. And then when I left New York and went to Memphis, it was like 3 weeks. 3 weeks, my nigga. Y'all think about that. Y'all, the shit was so crazy. I should have known then something, because I just knew I was gone. I didn't care. I just, like I said, I was singing my own funeral song. My nail on my feet, my second toe, them things just came out like this. You hear me? Everything is great right now. It was just, people understand the glory, the power of the Most High. That's when I took that, because people understand why I took this mission. The bargain, one of the bargain is, I'm not gonna die. But my blocking game is strong, my nigga. I don't need no validation from nobody. But like I was saying, these people didn't know what was going on. They were just trying to make us sound like we were crazy. So when motherfuckers get tired, ain't nobody gonna just, take my life, my kids, and my kid, you know what I'm saying, and my money and shit like that, and think they gonna live a great life, bro. That shit ain't gonna work like that, man. Now the people that help me and shit like that, yes, they're gonna be blessed. People don't understand how this shit work. See, they did other people like that because the other chosen one even woke up. That's why they spend all their time while we young trying to erase our memory so we won't know who we are or what was done to us. Cause I ain't gonna never forget that bitch ass nigga. That's my dad. He was like, "You remember that?" It was certain things I was saying. I remember that and all of a sudden my dad got scared of me. I had to tell him, I said, I forgive you. I'm not gonna do nothing. And I'm gonna tell him he got ready to hug one of my sons. And that's when I was like, no. See, that was like almost like a trauma shit. Because people understand I'm a protector. You're not gonna smear campaign my name, make me look like something I'm not. See, that's why they try to make you think, they try to make, back in the gap, they were trying to make people look at us, make like our story sound crazy. So when we try to tell somebody, the shit gonna sound like it's fake or made up. Nah, bro. Shit. And now a lot of people just waking up like some of the people that's getting locked up or losing their jobs because certain shit happening and like, wow, like I can't believe this motherfucker was involved, or talk about certain family members that they really looked up to, people who they looked up to, pastors who they looked up to. I'm just glad the shit over with. Yeah, I ain't gonna say like everything over with and stuff like that, because that part, that's the foundation we had to set up. But like I said, lies are just like building your house. Using foundation, using sand as foundation to build your house. But God's truth spreads like wildfire. When I told y'all we were living in Exodus 22 through 24, that shit real. And y'all be careful for some of these people. They act like they're spiritualists on here. And if they say buy this book, buy that book, you know what I'm saying? Like, because there's certain people that the Bible did say you can't get lost in that. It's a lot of people lost now. I was in that shit for so long. It's crazy. When people gotta heal, my nigga. That's from childhood trauma that they went through. You feel me? These people never healed. So therefore, they try to make us be bitter. They want us to be bitter just like them. So when they get us on that dark side of shit like that, all of a sudden they're nice to us and stuff. But people understand I can't do that. Because I'm operating in both worlds. And I'm operating in the spiritual realm big time. I'm a gatekeeper, my nigga. I told somebody that they thought it was a joke. And that's crazy when you tell somebody something, they think it's funny. But when you act out, I'm talking about act out what you say you are. I ain't talking about acting crazy. Then they get scared. I'm like, God damn, my nigga, is it like, bro, is you? It's just like a lose-lose situation, bro. One minute you laugh, next minute you're scared. You know what I'm saying? And then people be asking me a question like, about my spirit team. None of y'all goddamn business, bro. Shit, stop doing wicked ass shit. And if I did told her, it ain't like that they gonna be able to deal with it. Cause you literally gotta die to self. Shit, it was too many people told me in like the hospitals and stuff I went to, they were like, well, I just thought you was gone. Nah. Like I said, one of the deals was the mortality, bro. Here's the catch. I gotta do these missions. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I jumped up on here to say. Like I say, y'all ain't nobody can't stop this. It is what it is. I'm out. I make these contents for a reason. Shit. And look, and like I said, y'all pray for increase of discernment. Cause motherfucker tell you a story that sound believable that you went through the same, like they went through the same thing you went through. No, they haven't. That's them still trying to keep tabs on you. You feel me? But that's it though.